Let's look at let's see the pound Japanese yen, Great British pound Japanese yen. It's currently pair traded real aggressively last week and gave me a really interesting deal of trade. Okay, so let's start from the monthly. Oh boy. Yeah. You know what? Let me just pick a fresh clean chart so I don't distort this one. Pop, pop, pop. Let's go for this one. Wanda. All right, so here we are with the pound, the British pound, Japanese yen. We ask ourselves, what's the market doing right about now? If we look at the monthly, we see the market has made an upswing, downswing, an upswing, and now we see a downswing. Okay, so we can therefore say the market is currently looking bearish on the monthly, and we should be looking for lower lows. But the answer is, the question is, has it made a lower low than this one? And the answer is no. Since it has not made a lower low than this, we cannot say it is really going in a downswing. Applying smart money concepts, what I see is this. I see the market coming to this other block, the market coming back to this other block, and now ready to make an up move. Okay, so I see this. That was brought about by a break of structure here, break of market structure, as an RTO, then market going up. Okay, but that's on the monthly, so perspective is seemingly bullish here. It has not been taken out, so it's bullish because it has reacted to this level. You see a break of structure here. So it looks bullish to us, minor break of structure on the monthly. Okay, that having been said, let's go down to the weekly and see what plays out on the weekly. On the weekly, what do we have? We see that we have the origin here. We see the market moving from here, going all the way, coming back down, returning to the origin where you have the other blocks, and market should be looking to go up, to begin to see an upswing form right about now. Okay, so that's on the weekly. More often than not, there's really no difference between the weekly and the monthly chart. We almost always see the same thing. So what do we see? We see a new low here, seeming like an equal low with this previous low, but it's obviously lower. Okay. Okay. All right, but that's lower. So this can be our origin for an up move. We see a break of structure, then we could possibly see a down move, come liquidate all of this, and then go up again into the skies. That's how it looks. Break of structure, go up, breaks the structure, come back down, then go up again. Okay, but that's on the weekly. And for now, this has been taken out, 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 but this is not taken out. So this is still left. And right now, you can see a minor break of structure here to the downside. The likelihood the market is going to do this and come back down. Okay, so minor break of structure to the downside, see market coming for a pullback, return to origin, and then going down bearish. Okay, but until we have that confirmation, we cannot move in that direction. So I'll move on very quickly to the daily. Yeah, I hope to have a clearer perspective. On the daily, what do we see? On the daily, what do we see? Maintaining our perspective on the weekly. On the weekly, we saw a minor break of structure, and maybe I should remind us very quickly. Let me go back to the weekly. Just mark out those levels so we know where we are following through. On the weekly, what do we see? We see that market has come back to this level, the origin, the other block, brought it down, move. Okay, the market has reversed nicely inside it, a well-refined reversal, which could have been somewhere here. If if we were to refine it. So this would have been an RTO here. Other blocks spanning from here, break of structures, taking out liquidity below all of these levels, taken out, taken out, taken out. This is not taken out. Oh, this is taken out also. So all of this have been taken out. So we see a nice down move that clears out all liquidity. And having done clear out all liquidity, you see it come back nicely back into the origin, and then we expect the markets to begin to go down. Okay, I'll continue further down. But remember, the market will never move in a straight line like this. The market will always go a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, just like that until it gets to where it wants to go to. Okay. So that having been said, let's ask ourselves, where would the market likely go to? What would the market likely do? And how does it make its way all the way down? Okay, so we're going to look at that real quick. And just stay with us. Now you can already notice that there is a break of structure here, minor break of structure, and this structure has been taken out also. A minor break of structure on these two levels. So it's a break of structure. This should see us going all the way back into the origin and then going down. You can already see this candle here. This candle here showed a deep bearish move and then a good pullback. And we might see it come all the way into this area before going lower. Okay, so we know we are bearish. We know we have some bearish, we know we have bearish potential, but we want to see the market come back into this level at this high point before we look to buy. Okay. All right. So remember, when we're selling, we want to sell high and buy low. With that, let us go into the daily and see what plays out. See what's going on here on the daily. Weekly order block has been nicely hit, so we can take that off now. Take that off. So we have a clear perspective, we have a cleaner chart, and then here will be our order block for the daily. And what do we see? We see that the market came with this down move, took out this structure. So we came back into the order block. Okay. So that's a very good return to origin. Now we see another down move, break of structure, and the market seem to have come into it. Let's see. The up move that brought the down move is this one. So we see the market come right nicely into it, back into it, followed by another break, this break, and then where will the market be coming to? The market will be coming to this this entire block, and we could go 50% of that block, or leave it for the entire block, and we'll see the market come back nicely into it. And at this point in time, we can begin to see some pretty interesting down move. Or the market might go just deeper to test this level here before coming down. Okay, but even if it doesn't go further bullish on this level into this area, we have this already a good enough return, and we can from that point look to go bearish. Okay, so perspective is overwhelmingly bearish. What we are waiting for now is to see a good entry point. Okay, now let's look for an entry. Let's look for an entry. So move on to the 4-hour. What does the 4-hour look like? What does the 4-hour look like? I'm going to refine this entry to somewhere around here. You see this has been mitigated real nicely. And look at this one, apparently mitigated also. Next area to look at, next point of interest with this one, and it's clearly has been mitigated also. So this is a good place to enter the market, but I wouldn't trade the 4-hour. I like to go to a lower time frame. So let's move on to the 1-hour. Let's move on to the 1-hour. And what do we see on the 1-hour? We can refine our order block to this level. The last bullish candle before the down move is here, and you see the market come back nicely into it. If we were watching out for it, we would have had a plain, great entry somewhere around here. And first point would be first target would be to take out these lows and look for lower levels. But alternatively, if we've missed that entry, we could wait for another entry. What would we be waiting out for? We're waiting to see market take out this level. That would be a break of structure, take out that level and come back. So we see something like this, break up that level, come back to the origin, and then look to enter on the next swing. Okay, and if we wait for this, this would give us another opportunity for an entry, and that would see us for our other block at this point in time would be somewhere around here. The last bullish candle before the down move. And that will see us having a smaller or a larger risk reward ratio. Smaller risk, risk will be largely reduced, and going for the same target. Okay, so whereas this first position would give us a 1 to 7.37, if we're waiting to enter on the re-entry, on the retest rather, we have a comfortable 1 to 17. So why not wait for the retest? It gives you confirmation, it gives you better risk reward ratio. So that'll be an entry level, and we're going to watch out for it. All right, so that's the much you can take for today. Remember, we're keeping it short and simple, making sure you can look at the market while still being able to attend to concerns of the day. I'll just draw this out. So you can take a screenshot and watch for the market to play out on levels. And when that plays out, then we look to start selling. Okay. Want to break a structure, we want to return to origin, and that will see us going all the way into a good trading day. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. This is going to be my trade setup, and I'll patiently wait for it. Okay. All right, on that note, I'm going to leave you and love you. Have yourself a beautiful day, great trading day, and stay profitable. Above all, stay safe. This is Fx Kalapanzy, and I'm out.